Cold showers, they have the power to transform our experience of cold and our experience of life. Today, in this video, I'll share with you some of the benefits of cold showers and how to get started taking cold showers in your life. We live in a culture that celebrates comfort. But in a way, if you think about where comfort leads, eventually it's to a deadening of feeling. So that we're never going beyond some very prescribed bounds of sensation. On the opposite side of comfort lies vibrancy. And this is the most important thing that you will get from your cold showers. My wife Rebecca and I, we start our morning with a cold shower. That means getting out of bed, warm and cozy, and going right into a very intense sensation. But every time we do that, we are filled with a vibrancy for life that just sets the tone for our whole day. And it's amazing how well a day seems to go when you start it with a cold shower. We also, all of us, have a ratio of white fat to brown fat in our bodies. As adults, most of us only have white fat. And white fat doesn't really metabolize, it just sort of sits there and confers some negative health effects. Brown fat, on the other hand, it metabolizes very easy, it's heat generating, and is a good fat to have in our body. Another wonderful part of taking cold showers, which ties in with that feeling of vibrancy, is that it effectively acts as an antidepressant. If you decide to start trying cold showers in your life, I'd urge you at some point, when you're feeling a little bit down or just sort of not right about the world, get into a cold shower, spend 2 minutes in there, come out, and I bet you're going to feel like the world looks much brighter.
The basics are simple. I turn the water on to cold and I wait for it to get cold. I'm turning the water just to the point where I have water pressure, and then I jump in. And I get the front of my body, I get the back of my body. If you want more intensity, you can do your face, you can do your hair. I recommend trying to stay in for at least 60 seconds. Of course, you can do longer if you want. The real question is commitment. How do you get yourself to do this without coming up with excuses, of which there are a lot of good excuses not to do this? What I did was I made a vow, and I made this vow in front of a whole bunch of people. And I said, I'm gonna try a cold shower for a whole week. And I did it for a whole week, and then I said, I'm gonna try it for another week. And I kind of just kept going. Another thing that I feel like helped me out was to choose the same time every single day to do this. I chose the morning before anything else happened in the whole day. That way there wasn't anything that could get me started down the road of accidentally forgetting to take my cold shower. I recommend trying it in the morning and seeing how it works. So I want to be honest. When you first try this, it is intense. I am not the kind of person that would have ever tried this, but somehow I got convinced to do it. And the first time I did, I was dancing around in the shower, I was shouting and singing, but it left me with such an exhilarated feeling that I got curious and I thought, will this happen every time? And yes, every time I do feel exhilarated, but I don't feel scared and it's not intense in the same way anymore. if I could say one thing, it's that the cold you imagine in your head is much worse than the cold you actually feel. And give it a try. It has the potential to change a lot in your life. All right, here goes. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. I'd like to point out the lack of steam. It's actually cold water. Be brave.
The final, and to me the most essential thing that we can gain from cold showers is a shift in our attitude. From living always trying to be protected to living wide open. To saying, I'm not going to judge everything as being as good or bad. I'm really going to go out into life and experience it. When you start your morning with a cold shower, it just gives you a different attitude about life. And when you come up against tough things in your day, you can hearken back to, yeah, I started my day with a cold shower, and it really changes your basic underlying foundation. I'd really urge you to give cold showers a try, and if you do, write to me in the comments and tell me how it goes. Thanks for watching.